Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Now when we left off last time, we learned that Therese and Jeanette are actually one and the same extremely insane person. And although I had wanted to save them both, they were fighting with themselves. Therese ended up killing the Jeanette part of herself. Now, I did happen to have this quick save right before it. Generally, I prefer to stick with my decisions, however things happen to shake out when I'm playing a game, but my goal was to save them both. And if I can't do that, and one of them's gotta die, I'd kinda rather it be Therese. So I wanna just go through that bit again and see if we can save Jeanette. For a couple reasons. One is because I feel like, so the Therese part is probably the original part, right? And then Jeanette would be her alternate identity that came about because of her father's abuse. I'm guessing, although it could be the other way around. I don't know, it seems of the two that, like, Therese wants to deny anything that happened. And I don't think that's healthy. I don't know that Jeanette goes about things the right way either. She's extremely manipulative. But at least she acknowledges what happened and isn't trying to live some kind of fantasy where she can just ignore the truth and pretend she was the good daughter or whatever. And I don't know. I have a degree in psychology, but it's only a bachelor's degree. That's not enough to really try to provide any sort of therapy or any sort of in-depth analysis of someone with multiple personality disorders, so I can't pretend that I really know what's best for her. But I don't know, just to me, looking at the two of them, it feels like, I don't know, Jeanette is maybe the healthier of the two, and also for me, like, Therese, when we saved her, she was still really threatening. And yeah, Jeanette did mess with us, but Therese sent us into a haunted hotel and told us that ghosts couldn't hurt us, and they certainly can. Maybe not directly, but they can, like, throw stuff at us, you know? And Therese also tried to have us killed at the diner. So even though Jeanette is not trustworthy, she's more, I think, mischievous than she is murderous. So I think it will be more to our benefit. I'm just worried that if we leave Therese alive, she's going to be uncomfortable knowing that we know her secret and that she doesn't like us anyhow, and she's probably going to try to kill us again at some point. So, let's see if we can't save Jeanette here.
You stay out of this. I think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram! I swear! Shut up, Jeanette! I've warned you to stay away from Tung. He's turned you against me. I
don't think I can skip their dialogue either, so.
You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
What's going on, ladies?
Obvious. I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less?
Well, maybe she likes it, so what?
So,
listen, if you're gonna be an immortal vampire, you might as well have some fun along the way, right? If she still enjoys it, have at it, Jeanette.
Baron of Santa Monica can be. Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
So, we're gonna side with Jeanette all the way.
And he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything.
That still strikes me as an extremely cruel thing to say to a victim.
Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up! Just shut up!
No, tell us about it.
Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. It's all an act, isn't it? I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart.
You plot against her too, though.
I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taking care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down. Blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us.
And that's possibly a valid criticism.
And brought you into
like, if she really does manage to actually, like, kill off her Therese side, and it's gone for good, I'm not positive that Jeanette's gonna be able to manage things on her own. Because she's... I don't know, Therese at least is able to put on a sort of face of having things more or less together. Although she does seem very uptight and controlling, but I don't know, Jeanette seems more prone to impulses and dinking around. She's gonna upset people and they're gonna take her down. She seems less stable in some ways.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
The biting the hand that feeds you is what it's gonna do in Jeanette, because she's gonna bite the wrong hand one of these days. But
Therese will never let you live.
That's my fear.
Her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
So, what happened, Jeanette?
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese.
She told us this
because
before.
I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Alright, accusatory towards Therese, even though it makes me feel bad.
For a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So sweet, sister. Is this how it has to end? I admit, I always knew this night might come. Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter?
Alright. Do it, Jeanette. Do we have our Jeanette?
I killed her. I didn't want her to go. I only wanted her to change. You understand, don't you? You wanted to find Bertram. He's at the old gas station in the empty oil tank. I'll help you, as I'll ask.
You still want me to keep it secret too, eh? I do understand. Ideally, I would really have liked them to find some kind of reconciliation within themselves, but if I can't do that, then better to have Jeanette than Therese.
Don't hesitate to come see me once in a while.
See, at least she doesn't hate me.
I may need someone like you sometime, and I do get bored sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you can come by and cheer me up sometime.
Alright, we gotta go off shoot. I'll think about it. You kind of scare me, Jeanette. Goodbye. She is kind of scary. She's definitely a dangerous person. But I think that this is going to be the safer choice for us. If we have to spend, any significant amount of time in Santa Monica, better off that we don't have the Baron of Santa Monica wanting us to die, Although, now that's a thought too. If we're working for the prince and he's used to dealing with her, I mean, Therese does seem more like this stable business type. We could have really upset any business dealings he's got going on in this area by leaving him with Jeanette in control instead. Well, so be it. He didn't give me... Prince didn't contact me and say anything specific about the Jeanette-Therese situation, so it's just going to shake out however it shakes out. He'll have to deal with the consequences. Alright, moving on. And what's the quest log say now? Oh, you managed to talk the Jeanette personality into killing the Therese personality. Jeanette has put word out with Tung. The feud is off. So, I do want to go check out Tung, but it was suggested to me that I should occasionally go back to my scummy apartment and check out my email and stuff, which is a very good point. So let's do that right quick. Okay, and I live over the dirty pawn shop. Here we go. And there's not going to be anybody in there.
Radio thing you're listening to, the dead of night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and the first thing in the morning.
Oh wait, this is the one that had the message. So, what was this one? Oh, that's right. They didn't really have much of anything. Okay.
Vigo? So...
Alright then. What do we got going on here? Let's check out the email.
How many boats do you own, Vigo? 2.
Actually 3. One is in the shop.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you
Okay, the game begins. Pawn is moved.
Probably wouldn't know the brand.
Ooh. It has come to our attention that a vial of werewolf blood has made it into the hands of the local tabloid, and that they have sent it on to the clinic in Santa Monica for testing. The responsible party has been dealt with, most painfully, I assure you, but for obvious reasons, we can't have anyone testing the blood. Please retrieve the blood sample from the clinic and leave it in your mailbox. You will be compensated accordingly.
Caller number 3. What's keeping
Well, I'm really sorry, guys, but it sounds like it's back to the clinic. Alright, and then the rest of these we already saw, right? Yeah, mercurial contact, enlargement, crime pewter. Okay.
You've got our undivided attention.
Alright, out we go then. This thing's still all mysterious.
I see.
Downtown, though, and then that's the same. Alright, let's head out of here, and back to the clinic. Vial of werewolf blood, eh? You're lucky I'm fairly well fed at the moment. Alright, where do we think they're keeping such a thing? Probably somewhere where there's a security guard, but...
I told you, I will get to you when I can. Please take a seat.
I just want to know about this vial of blood. Well, it has to be kept cold, right? Would it be in the freezer? Anything new here? Strange blood sample. Hey Danny, we received the interesting blood sample from someone over at the Sun. I guess some freak told them it was werewolf blood. Can you believe that shit? Anyway, they're paying us to run the numbers, so could you do it on your next shift? Thanks. F-dog. Oops. Too far. 2. How the hell am I supposed to know what you're testing for? Get creative. It's really not a big deal, but just see if there's anything strange about it. F-dog. Oh yeah, sorry. The sample is in the electronic safe in controlled substances. By the way, you down for some hoops this weekend? Okay. Controlled substances, electronic safe. We can handle that. Jesus, do you know anything? I had Phil change the password a few hours ago. The new password is the name of Malcolm's dirty little secret. Oops, did I say that? You better delete this thing when you're done reading it. See you at the park on Saturday morning. Do we do him a favor? Let's do it. Boop, there you go. Okay, and what was the name of his... Was it Trina, or is that his wife? Well, his office is just over here, so let's go check. So yeah, Malcolm is nor near discreet as he's hoping to be. There we go. Now, let's spell email correctly, that will help. Now then... Malcolm... Page. There we go. Alrighty. Upstairs we go. No, I want it. Whatever. No. I'll just go across here. That'll be the easier way. Okay, is controlled substances here, maybe? I know I found this safe before, but I don't remember exactly where it was. I kind of wondered if I hopped, if it might, like, bust the thing through, but no. Okay. Is he gone forever because I killed him that one time? That helps me, but it also makes me feel kind of bad. I just assumed that there'd be like a replacement. Security guide prescriptions. No, that's not the same thing. Security. Controlled substances. Oh, I have to from the computer, that's right. Is it this one? No. Alright, just make sure there's nothing left in there. Okay. Be safe, please. Page. Alright. Well, unlock it, please. Why, thank you.
Dr. Todd, tell the operator, please. Dr. Todd, tell the operator. Dr. Buzz, tell the operator. Dr. Buzz, tell the operator.
There we go. Can I drink the werewolf blood? I wonder. How does it taste? Also, do I get to just keep it? Let's check the quest log. What do they want me to do? Oh no, they said put it in the mailbox. That seems like a waste, but I can understand. They would want the proof that it's done. No secrets are revealed. All right, here we go. Hey, hey! Why, thank you. In the meantime, where's that werewolf blood? Yeah, you guys can have this. How do I... Yeah. Give. Quest update? No, leave it there. Right? Drop it in your mailbox. We're good. Okay. So then, oil tank not far from the asylum. Masquerade Redemption. Well, I didn't have a problem already, so what? Do I have one stocked up if I need it, or... I wonder. Alright, let's go over here. So here's the asylum. Somewhere not too far from here, you say? Not that way. I'm thinking maybe over here. This thing? Yes. Awesome. Wander around the perimeter before we peek in the door, although I really want to know. Well, now we know what's in the door. It's Tung. But... And... There we go. Hello, hello. Bertram! How's it going?
One and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
You are a rough-looking creature, but that's what happens when you're nice brought to.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
That's great. So, I need to get to that warehouse.
I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Just humans, you say?
As far as I can tell. The humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of Shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
Well, humans aren't gonna cause any kind of problem. So, they understand that they're working for vampires, though. Interesting.
Yeah. The Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with.
Not
so
very
if you
circumspect.
get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
I wasn't gonna feel bad anyhow, but yeah, that sounds good. So, you can get me there?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own.
Alright.
You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
Will do. Let's do this, immediately. I'm gonna blow things up. This should be fun. Alright, let's attempt to be a little bit stealthy here. Oh, he did say that I was on my own. I'm just curious, can I? Nope, I can't get it. Oh, what is it? City of Santa Monica. Which is what you would expect it to say, but it's just a nice detail that they put it on there. Alright, we'll be stealthy, but maybe when we're a little closer to something that looks interesting. Is that a toilet? It surely is. Nice ladies' room. Alright. Oh yeah. Rah! Excellent. Okay, that's just the drain. I saw the red. I was like, is there blood in the urinal? Jeez. Okay. Alright, door there. Oh, that's pretty well lit. Here we go. No one warming up by the fire. Yeah, I'll take that. And then really, I need to stop back by the pawn shop and pawn all my weapons that I'm not going to be using. That certainly looks suspicious. Really? That didn't get anyone's attention? That was so loud. Okay, that looks like a standard bomb. I don't think I should attack that person. I do want to take a peek outside, though. Well, let's see what's over here. Okay, yeah, there's a lot left in here. There's another guy right there. So, let's peek out here. You don't look like a thug. You just look like someone who's trying to warm up on a cold day. Don't alert them to my presence and I won't eat you. Deal? Deal. Well, I need to blow up this warehouse. But I want to do a lot of this.
What the fuck is going on here tonight? This is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in. Some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus.
Marcus is what? I'm not being overly sneaky. They got an idea that I'm here. Well... whatever, just go for it. Eat him. No one escapes me. There we go. Oh, it's gonna tell me I already have one, isn't it? Bummer. Well, let's continue moving around. I don't think we can get into... No, I can't even climb up to look at the trains, so that's a no-go. This seems like irresponsible box stacking. There's some guy over there. How close are you gonna get? Excellent. Walk right over here, buddy.
Hey!
Rawr! Anybody else out here? Yeah, another tire iron I can't mess with. Bummer. You know, I assumed that other building was the warehouse I want, but maybe it's this one. Anything back here? Where are you at, thug? I'm gonna ruin your evening. Hey! Alright, well, I didn't pull that off as well as I'd hoped, but whatever. Ooh, where's this go? Well, more and more I'm thinking maybe I should go back and finish exploring that first building. Maybe this... I was assuming that was the building I need to blow up, but, you know, maybe not. Yeah, this is going to be the one that I need to blow up. let's backtrack a bit, because what if there's something useful in that other building? Also, I'm not quite done exploring the train yard here. But I think we'll go to the rest of that building first, and then we'll go back to the train yard, since we need to go out here anyhow. Here we go. Also, I did see some guy over here, so let's take him out as well. Nah, it'd probably be sneakier to go from inside. Okay, yeah, there you are. Gonna get ya. I'm gonna eat him because I can and it's fun. Don't need the blood at the moment, but... Rawr. Take that. Anything else interesting in here? Nothing through this very broken door? Alright. Anything in these drawers? Dumpster? That doesn't really look like. We'll just leave this fella alone. I'm running around killing people and he's just minding his own business, so we'll be pals. Alright, I think we got another thug out here somewhere, right? Can't squeeze through here? Oh well. Oh, I was hoping I could climb up. Oh well. This is interesting. So, what if we get here? Oh. Yeah, alright, I'll take it. And now we can creep up on this fella. It looks like maybe a card game. We got a couple of them here. They're gonna figure out I'm here. I'm not sneaky enough to get all the way up there.
Hey, where you throwing that? Now?
Alright. Oop. Someone knows I'm here. Well, come all the way up. Come into my temporary lair.
Hey, where you throwing that?
Well, whatever. I probably should have stopped crouching to fight him, but he's dead now, so it's not like it matters. An alternate approach. Am I done outside? I think I do want to go in that side door we just found. But just to be complete.
Hey, you see something out there? Out there, the trains. I swear I saw something moving.
See nothing out here. You're just scared, John.
What? Shit, I ain't scared of nothing.
There's nothing out here. Don't worry about it, boys. There's something. Get up there. They're gonna kill me. Yep. Bummer. Well, shoot. That wasn't... There was a lot more of them in there than I realized there would be. How far back am I? Brutal. Quick saves, Lavinia. Quick
The one and
saves.
only. Don't bother with the introductions, Flood. News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat.
Alright.
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not.
I know
not
who
gonna
the
say
Sabbat are.
The Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
Alright, so... What about the
As
humans?
far as Yeah.
You can get me
Yes,
in there?
I can. Just tell me when you...
Do it now. Well, we're just going to move faster this time, because we know that there are only clumps of 1s and 2s to start with, and we can handle that. Although, this guy we can get this way. So let's do. Okay. Walking so stealthy. Come on, View. Give me my normal view. Whatever, we'll be fine. It always pops into this view whenever I swing anyhow, so... Alright, nobody over here, right? Right.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Boxes all in everyone's faces.
I love when I launch them like that. There we go. Alright, this guy will be here any minute. Let's just do it. Hey there! Alright, and then there's a million fellas back there, so we'll leave them alone for the moment. Take. Thank you. Howdy, boys. Hey. Get back here. There we go. And these are all weapons that I already have. There we go. There we go. Now then. Let's get another of these in. Excellent. Okay, that door looks like I might be able to open it. Let's give her a shot. Yes. Nothing. Yeah, there you are. Never! Ooh, this looks interesting. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, and there wasn't a door I missed, was there? There is. I could go in that door, but, you know, I can also... Oh. Can I can't squeeze through. Bummer! Alright. Let's go down through this door. Let's see what we got. Oh, I can throw these to distract them. I'm not overly concerned. We'll just sneak around. Is it just the two of you? Okay, it looks like. Stand up. Ooh. Now, you. Let's try that again. There. Hey, hey. There. I just want to top off my health. I was afraid to hit him again because I think one more hit and he'd be done. What's that? Just another weapon I already have. Okay. This is a really big area. Alright, and this is circling behind the building I want, right? Ooh, fancy moves, buddy. Too bad mine are better. This could be a good way to go. Okay, I want to check out this building over here. Well, then. Excellent. Ooh, storehouse, eh? What, I can't loot you too? Bummer. Shredded Kogolfa? Alright, let's go to this back door. And in case it's Room of Death, there we go. I think this is the Room of Death.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Alright. I was worried that it was going to draw everybody's attention, but... Interesting. Okay, so there's a couple of you. Only one of you's figured out I'm here. Come closer. Oh, let's just go. We'll do it. You idiot, you did that to yourself. Could you stop shooting around explosives? These guys are not the brightest. Yeah, this might be the better place to be. Bring it on, boys. I'm feeling pretty ready to take you. We're gonna keep it. This guy's just standing here like an idiot. What? Oh. Yeah, all you guys in there, huh? Well, come on out here. We'll catch up with them in a minute. You guys come on. Over here. I would prefer... Well, my health is all the way up. Oh, I can't get to them through here. Bummer. Like, 1 or 2 at a time is better than 3, but I think we can handle the 3. We'll be okay. Go. Excuse me, I'm trying to kill you. Quit blocking the door. You. Don't bother me, guys. I'm eating. All right. Feeling pretty good about that. Although it sounds like there's still more of them nearby. Oh, there we are. Okay. Well, I will come up to you. That's fine. If I can figure out how to use the freaking stairs. Jeez Louise. Thanks for the meal. Oh, could I have crushed them? That would have been awesome. Oh, that's what I should have done. That would have been so cool. Missed opportunity. Bummer. Oh, there's still a lot of you over here. Well, we'll worry about all of you in just a second. If you guys want to follow me up here, that's fine. Is this the spot? Okay, in a minute. I'm not done looking around. I assume once I plant the explosive, I'm going to need to get out of here. History has a way of repeating itself, and if we don't stop violence and destruction now, when will it end? Come on up, boys. Okay, well they did say the middle office. This is looking like the middle one. Oh, I can't read the paper. I think that's just... I can grab the chair, right? Yeah. Come on in, fellas. The door's open. How many are you? 4? It looks like 4. There might be more that I'm not seeing now, though. I kind of want to kill all of them. So, let's do it. Boop. Alright, we need to... whatever. They're gonna get me. There's too many. Yep. But that's alright. I was prepared for that. We got the quick save in. I suppose I could shoot at them. I don't know. I kind of don't want to. My aim's not that great. I'm not really a shooty type vampire. Do I want to just blow this thing up? Am I done exploring? I might be ready. Let's just do it. Oh, yep, now I gotta get out of here. Okay. So, probably best to just... Oh, hey. Oh, shoot. There. Oh, he's a tough fella. Took his time dying. Okay. And I'm sure there will be more. But, let's just go for it. We'll take this roundabout way, because it should be mostly clear of enemies. They could always respawn, but... Oh, hey! Alright, door's open. Excellent. Well, things are going really well now, so it feels like probably about time for another of those fellas to show up. Oh. Hey!
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Yep. Are you a werewolf?
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you?
Well,
For
I'm a
future
newbie.
reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
You got fangs. He's a vampire that can turn into a wolf, right? Can some of the vampires turn into wolves? There was the gangrel that's close to the beast and can shift shape, so yeah, he's probably a vampire. So, who are you?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you, per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you.
Not unnerved.
Tell
Don't
me,
scare me, buddy.
have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
How would I know what's normal? The whole situation's pretty strange. My sire was killed, I was tossed here on my own with very little information, like... You know, I did see some strange... I saw all kinds of strange things. The Santa Monica Baron does have a split personality, but she possibly took care of that. Tell me about the guys on the beach, the Thin Bloods.
Thin Bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
What do you want to do with them? Alright, so I did see a ghost too. That was interesting.
A ghost? Quite ordinary.
Whatever.
I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spill Jeanette's secret. I don't really see a need to keep it. She's kinda crazy.
She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
Possibly she now, if she really did kill Therese. Like, I wonder if it's gonna be a lasting thing. Or if the Therese personality is just gonna show up again. Seems like it could. Well, that's been it thus far.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air. Like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts.
Well,
so
neither am
I
I.
can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one, and be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
That's fine. So, good night, Mr. Condescending. Da, 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 da. Mission
Nice
accomplished.
work, Cupcake.
Thank you.
I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Thank you. Do you know anything about this guy named Beckett following me?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
I ran into him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Huh. That sounds pretty useful. And more or less harmless, actually. Huh. Alright, so what can I ask you
Like
about?
what?
You know, tell me about everything. Tell me about the clans.
Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root shared and passed on from sire to child.
Okay, so tell me about my own
They're a
clan.
bunch of malcontents.
Hey!
They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like, that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt. And that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt.
No, I'm not about jealousy and contempt. I am about beating things to death with my fists. Although, you know, to be fair though, he might have nasty things to say about all of the clans because pretty much all of the clans are so down on the Nosferatu. So, yeah, I can understand if he feels perhaps a little bitter about the rest of us. So, let's ask about another clan.
Sure.
Tell me about the Gangrel.
Well, they fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to.
Is Beckett Gangrel?
Sure.
Alright, tell me about the Malkavians. Crazy.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me.
Well, yeah, he does hang around with Jeanette, so, you know, that's true. Yeah. What about Trees of Orman?
That was just silly vampire politicking, Cupcake. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Did he know? I wonder, if he knows about how the Malkavians are, would it even bother him to know that Jeanette and Therese are the same person? Yeah, she says keep it quiet. I'm going to spread it around to everybody that I can.
I had my suspicions. What an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure.
Not just yours, buddy. It did really sound pretty vicious.
Of course it did. As if vampires and women both
Hey!
weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body, and look what happens.
Yeah, I think you have a thing for drama queens.
Yeah, no kidding. Now that the Camarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
Well, it kind of sounds more likely that it is going to be you now, because Therese is out of the picture. Possibly. What, you don't think you're cut out for it?
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom.
Really? That's it? So what, there's you, Therese, and Jeanette, but they're kind of the same. I mean, well, they are the same. I figured the bartender was probably a vampire at the asylum, but he might not be. Alright, so,
Like what?
tell me about the sex.
Sure, Cupcake. It's war out there, after all. You should know all you can about the different sides.
Anarchs. What about the Anarchs?
The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
Nah, I think that's just how people always are. What do you know about Nines Rodriguez?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
I see, so.
Yeah,
What about the Camarilla? Jack didn't seem too into it.
the Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then bloods blowing the masquerade, and hunters sniffing around.
Caitiff.
Law and order is the kindred's friend.
What's a caitiff?
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire
Hey,
society.
hey!
Don't know their clan. Mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
Well, it wouldn't have been my fault. He's the one who killed my sire in the first place.
Yeah,
Alright, tell me about the Sabbat.
you ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense. They couldn't care less about the masquerade, and they seem to care even less about themselves. It's like, Hey, let's all spread hell on Earth so we can feel big and bad. Oops, I'm dead. Now how did that happen? Sure.
Another clan. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you gotta tell me about all of them. Tell me about yourself.
The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife.
Alrighty.
Sure.
Now, the Toreador.
I don't rub elbows with the pretty bloodsuckers much, but I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos.
No love lost there, eh?
Sure.
Alright, Tremere.
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in LA, but all in all, there's not that many of them.
Okay.
Sure.
And finally, tell me about the Ventru.
Well, they get a bad rap if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge. But when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up. They can take the heat.
You know, fair enough. With such varying different personalities and types, you're never going to find someone who's going to make everybody happy as leader, but as long as you have someone who's more or less efficient, there you go. Well, I think that's about it. Thanks, buddy. So then, check back in with Mercurio, is that what we do? The warehouse mostly lies at the bottom of the Pacific, with a few pieces neatly lodged in a lawn in Pasadena. Port to Prince LaCroix at the Venture Tower, downtown. I go downtown. Oh, that's exciting. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back in next time. Next time, I think we may well go downtown. I'm pretty excited about that.